What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good.
Would you mind coming with me to buy a copy of today's newspaper?
It'll just be a moment. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Just grabbing some food. This pizza's hot. Hello, hello.
Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume
Oh, even
onto
the
a
cat's saying
delicate
hi.
lace fan, allowing them to generate a
Hello.
pleasant fragrance with each flick of the wrist. It's quite an ingenious method.
Yep, so here we are. I think yeah, it definitely is. Someone made a point about that too. I guess a few people were kind of surprised that Genshin was on the PlayStation 4 for so long, which is understandable because by then it was already a somewhat older console. But it definitely has held up. And I have been thinking, because of what I have seen in the leaks, I can understand why there is going to be like an upgrade to the system requirements. It's because of some changes that they have. I'm not going to go too much into detail on that, but I do understand why they're going to be having like a system requirement increase. Which does kind of make sense too, because, you know, this game, it came out in 2020. It was already, I don't know what the lifespan for the PlayStation 4 has been. I'd say by then it was already out for a few years. I would like to, but right now, I don't have the money to get a PlayStation 5, and I also don't have a computer that's powerful enough to play this. I mean, the computer I have right now, it's a little bit on the older side, and it pretty much it does what I need it to do. So, as of right now, I can't afford a PlayStation 5. That can definitely change in the future. I mean, we do still have plenty of time, but yeah, as of right now, I can't. I mean, I would like to. I would like to go onto Amazon's website and buy one, or just go to buy one from Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, definitely pretty, yeah, I think you told me that earlier.
Ah, now there's an idea. Oh, just a moment, please. I need to jot this down.
Yeah, so I did take a couple of steps. If I were to return to this on either the PC or the PS5, I did make a Hoyoverse account, so that is linked to this. So I do have a chance of, you know, coming back in the future. That's always a possibility. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I woke up this morning and that was like the first thing I saw on my YouTube recommended list. Bran Online was talking about it. Yeah, and I would imagine that console is pretty much like the family console, which is understandable. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said in whoever it was I replied to on YouTube, definitely feeling very unmotivated with the games because I was, as of yesterday, I was wrapping up the edit and getting ready to export the summer event movie video for that, and I was working on the Enefa quest. Well, the Archon quest that has Enefa in it. Journey Home. Yeah, but then hearing that news this morning, it's like, you know, thankfully I'm not like, I do have options when it comes to streaming. I am pretty fortunate with that because I have other games that do allow streaming, like Phantom Brave. I've been able to play that. Ghost of Tsushima, I could always throw that in. And I do have a bunch of other games that I can also stream, so I do have options. Compared to like actual Genshin content creators, I'm not locked to that game. So I would imagine... Not going to be able to get the million damage. Hey, that's fine. I won't either. So... I've gotten just about halfway. Actually, no, it was... Oh, which one was it? I don't know if it was... I think it was a summer event. I actually got 420,000 with Mualani. I think it gave us a trial Mualani during that. I don't think it was my own. So that was kind of neat. Yeah, true, same here. Yeah, because that was a recent Wish idea that I was going to do. I was going to save until Alice. But, yeah, the plans can definitely change because we are a little ways out. So, the plans can always change. Yeah, because I was also talking to a few other people, and they're doing okay. One of my friends on here was telling me that one of their friends was kind of taking the news kind of hard because they cannot afford the PlayStation 5 as well. So, yeah, I would imagine this is kind of frustrating for a lot of people. And I think a lot of people are... Yeah, because they're... I think that's what a lot of people are not understanding too, is that this game is 5 years old and they have been adding more and more content to it. They recently... They are going to be updating it whenever they get around to say that. It is going to be... you know, more intensive on the systems, and obviously the PlayStation 4 is an older console. And if you think about that, because of that right there, because of them saying it's like, hey, this is going to have a higher requirement on the system, obviously the Switch people, they're not going to see this on the Switch. I'm going to have to also say the Switch 2 as well, maybe, because I think that is as powerful as in between the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's right around there. So I'm confidently going to say that even the Switch 2 people are not going to see this game because of that as well. So, yeah, and that's where we're at for now. They did give a timeline in the notice is pretty much a three-part plan. First, they're going to be removing the... Yeah, that is true, but you also have to understand the Xbox series of consoles are definitely much more powerful than the Switch. And it's also backed by Microsoft too, so the consoles can definitely handle it. It's essentially a cheaper version of a computer. But no, I get that frustration. I mean, I'm glad they got the game, but yeah. Yeah, definitely frustrating. Apologies for being super indecisive right now, because I just have...
Would you mind coming with me to...
I'm pretty much in my daily routine at the moment. Here we go. Oi! Yeah, he's also feeling the frustration. I suppose I can work on Obsidian, I guess. I did want to get this for a few people. Yeah, so I will say, I didn't exactly update. Well, I just put like a quick post on YouTube because I wanted to at least put something out there, like saying that I am aware of the situation. Oh, and I'll continue on too. So they rolled out a three-part plan when it comes to Genshin and the removal of support. With the beginning of it, I can't remember the dates. I think it's within the next month or so. They're going to be removing the game from the PlayStation Store. I should verify.
Oh,
yes, hi, thank you.
Oh,
the PlayStation
moment,
4
I need to
store.
jot
It should still be available on the PlayStation 5. This only impacts the PlayStation 4 version of the game. They're going to be removing said game for new players. If you had already downloaded it, you could still re-download it. The second phase, which is going to be a few months after this, is they're going to be removing like in-game purchases from the PlayStation 4 store, which is like Genesis crystals, clothes, you know, the bonus stuff, like the crystal top-off. So this stuff is going to be removed. And the final one in April of next year, the game is going to be no longer supported on the PlayStation 4. Nobody else is impacted by this. PC, Xbox, mobile, only the PlayStation 4. So that's pretty much in the nutshell what's been going on. They did post this on their website, so that is the plan, I guess. We do still have a little ways out, and thankfully they're kind of nice of us to, just like someone had said, we could do a bit of nod and cry, which is kind of cool, but at a certain point that's going to be it. So, but like I said before, this doesn't entirely impact me because this isn't the only game I play. It's definitely one of the easier ones for me to stream because it's it's pretty easy to set up, and I actually get to interact with people in game. Yeah, and that's true. Either a PS5 or a computer that's powerful enough to play it. Yeah, because that's what I had heard too. It was like, I think they said like either 6.6 or 6.7. So I didn't see for myself where at that point we'll be in Nod Cry, but I'd say a good portion of it, which is still pretty good. Yeah, so for the people that are fortunate enough to, have a stable enough income, they can, either get a computer that can run this, or they can get a PlayStation 5. Or an Xbox. You could always go Xbox too. So, yeah. And I would imagine this would also make a few people quit too, because I've been thinking about it most of today. But I've been, hopping back and forth between the website itself and then the fandom wiki and checking up. It's like, all right, these are the dates. This is what's going to be happening here. This is what's going to be happening here, and so forth. And yeah, and I agree too. Yeah, because this is one thing I wanted to see. I wanted to know how much the player base was for PlayStation 4, because it originally started on the PlayStation 4, so I'd imagine it's still up there. And then it expanded. I don't know if it was right off the bat for PC, but yeah, then it expanded to PlayStation 5 and mobile, and then Xbox finally came along. And Switch always had hope, because they did mention it. It's like, hey, we might be working on the Switch port of this game, but like I said earlier, I'm pretty confident that because this is the PlayStation 4 is not going to be able to handle the system requirement update, because the Switch 2 is like barely as powerful as a PlayStation 4 Pro. It's not going to be able to handle it as well. So. Yeah, Tower Fantasy is another one. I've seen very little about that, so I don't know if it's... I would imagine it's still getting updated. People are playing it. I have no idea what the fan base is, how many people play it. I have no clue. But I would have to agree, this is going to make a lot of people reconsider continuing to play this. Definitely more than a handful, because I think someone had pointed out, I think it was Brand Online, it was either him or one of his commenters, saying this impacts around 400,000 people. I don't know if this is accurate, but if that is quite a bit. Definitely more than a fair few.
Neutralize!
My flame!
And Diluc. Goodbye, Diluc. Hello, Diluc.
Life goes on. Opening box of
Yeah, I am kind of
Deck
glad that we still have some pretty good games for the PlayStation
4. Reconstitute! Fresh and floral!
Yeah, because I think at the end of this, I'm going to have to come up with like another game to play on Fridays. I'll have to pick something that's like really long. I do have a couple of options though. Probably switch back and forth between Fridays. But this is also a ways out too, so I can definitely go through a couple of playthroughs till then. Because I think when it comes to Ghost of Tsushima, I believe I'm about halfway through that game. I just uploaded, I think, episode 34, so I have that scheduled for the 18th. Then I still have a few more after that, but I'm thinking I'm either halfway or a little bit past halfway for that playthrough. So I got to figure out what game to play after that. I do have a couple in mind. I can either get back in the Tales of series with Tales of Zestiria and Berseria. Fantastic games in that series. honestly, I would like to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Yeah, because I was a big fan of the Budokai games and the Tenkaichi games too. And we got Kakarot. It looked good. Yeah, definitely another option. Yeah, it's definitely good to have options when it comes to video games and streaming.
Okay,
I think it
no
was...
excuse.
But, delusion. I've been watching Tectone. I could admit that. He makes some pretty decent content. He made a really good point when it comes to creators, not just with Genshin, but like gacha creators. A lot of them are pretty much stuck in like one game. And, you know, as a content creator myself, then it's very restrictive. Yeah, and that's what I've seen. Kakarot does look pretty good, because I think they just had that Daima DLC, too. But, yeah, I have to agree with Tectone. You can't just stick with one game, because it's like, it's way too restrictive. You have to play other games, because it's really the only way you're going to continue as a... either, you know, making content for YouTube, or Twitch, or Kick, or, you know, any of the other streaming platforms. You have to do other things, because... You know, I get it, if you start out with one game, that's fine, but you got to branch out at one point, and... You know, I kind of did that a little ways in, too, because I had originally started on Genshin. But then I started, you know, streaming with Nier Automata and Replicant. Yeah, no, you agree. And then we get news like this, and it's like, you know what? Tectone was right. You can't be stuck with, you know, just one game, because you're kind of, you know, restricting yourself. And your community is going to see that, and they're going to get, like, really bored really quick, because if you're only doing one thing, you better be extremely good at it, or you're going to have to add something to it. So, but when it comes to games and streaming, you definitely have to have an option. Yeah, you definitely either be really good at it, or have a lot of different games you can play as well.
Orders received.
So.
Reconstitute.
Yeah, Sethos and Duluth aren't doing too much. Oh, Xenoverse. Yeah, I think that was the online one, I believe. I haven't played that. It's been a while since I played any of the Dragon Ball Z games. The last one I played was Tenkaichi 3. It's been a little while.
Fresh and floral.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Neutralize.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Some games require the PlayStation Plus in order to play online.
Nice.
Which I am kind of glad Genshin doesn't require that. Which is another reason why I had said, it's like, yeah, this game is like really easy to play, because it's free, it doesn't require PlayStation Plus to play it, and it's like really easy to make content with too. So it was definitely one of the, it fit that really niche online game spot, where a lot of games, you know, it does require PlayStation Plus.
Wheel of life.
Yeah.
Faster.
Wait for this dude to do this attack animation. There we go. There we go, he's finally gone. Yeah, so I'll still have other games to play. Because I can always, at one point, go straight into Ghost of Tsushima too, because I'm like halfway. Because I can always do that for a couple of days of the week. And then probably toss into the... Well, I think when the game itself is going to be, like, gone, like, from any console or whatever, obviously a lot of people are going to quit. And, you know, that's going to happen, because they've been... you know, a lot of different games over the years that have been either canceled or, you know, quietly shut down. And, you know, for the most part, the end of life when it comes to a game, it is inevitable. It would be cool if a lot of these games last a little bit longer. And that's one of the reasons why that Stop Killing Games movement is like so important.
I still have a lot
it comes
to do with
into
the How about you take a rest
game
while I go
preservation.
back?
But it kind of changes when we have games like this. It have, you know, the online aspect. It requires a massive server to play, and it gives, you know, a lot of different people to play it. So I think that's definitely one of the different aspects to game preservation, because it's a fair bit harder to do when it comes to online games like this, RuneScape, World of Warcraft, any of the online games. If this was a single-player game, that'd be definitely different, but... Alright. Hey, Sethos is back. Yeah, I'm not really sure... quote-unquote upgrading graphics, even though it's probably going to be the same graphics as always, just a bigger map. Yeah, yeah, I had said earlier, I have some idea based on some of the leaks that I've seen of what it entails. I'm not going to go into detail because it's a leak. They haven't talked about it themselves, but I do have some sort of general idea. At some point they are going to be upgrading a couple of things, but because it's a leak, it's unreleased, I'm not going to be talking about it. But whereas it comes to, you know, the size of the map, because the game has gotten bigger and bigger over the years. Right now, it's a pretty large map, and we're about to get, you know, another portion of it in Nod Cry, so... it being the same graphics, I would imagine it would be the same, yeah, but... Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll definitely see. Help out and set those. And it really isn't all that bad either, too. I've had a lot of good memories from this game. It's been pretty fun. I don't regret any of
it. Reconstitute.
Yeah. Wasted birds. Goodbye, bird. I think right now, the system storage for it on the PlayStation 4 is, without adding the resource packs, it's like 111 gigabytes. And I think with the resource packs, it goes up there. Which is kind of interesting, because there are a couple of other games that are like much higher than that. Call of Duty Warzone. But yeah, there are a couple of things that they are going to be implementing in the future that does kind of make sense that they're going to be... yeah, the giant fish. It does kind of make sense why they're going to be upping the requirements. I would say the map is only part of it. Yeah, because this was an event from long ago. Yeah, and I use external storage too. But you also got to think of the processing power of the console itself too, not just the storage too. Because we also have to remember the PlayStation 4 is surprisingly still in service, which I am glad for. Thank you, PlayStation. It is getting there in age. Yeah, we do have the PlayStation 4 Pro, but yeah, in terms of processing power, it's definitely getting there, getting closer to the limit. Yeah, so this was from an event that I cannot remember where it was. I want to say Inazuma. It was some event during Inazuma that we had gotten this.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
I don't want to bring the Knights of Favonius next time, because they'll just sit there and talk to everybody and say hi.
Go.
Alright.
Wow. Reconstitute!
Yeah, and just like EA said, Genshin Impact will be removed from PlayStation Store on October 9th and close on April 8th. Yeah. Yeah, the first and third. The second one is going to be removed from the store, so yeah. Yeah, I'll tell them. One moment, please. Thanks for letting me know. A good run on the PS4 though. Alright. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of other games that have, you know, been around for 5 years. And were able to, you know, continue on the next generation of consoles. And I'm kind of having a hard time to think of any. I think this one is definitely one of the few examples where it started on one console, and then it's moved on to the... Yeah, good point, because that one originally started on... Oh, and Skyrim too. Skyrim is another example. Oh yeah, let's think about it. Yeah, because Skyrim... single player, it started out on the PlayStation 3, and I think it was on Xbox 360 as well. And then it went on to the next generation of console for the Xbox and PlayStation 4, and you probably get it for that. Yeah, it is pretty sad.
Would you mind coming with me?
Yeah, GTA 5. That one was another one that originally started out on the PlayStation 3, I believe, and the 360 as well. I had the 360 version. But...
My sense of smell is fading! Neutralize!
Hold on there.
Sacred name, fortune preserver, life goes on.
Yeah, that one has a massive online community too.
I didn't feel that.
Set up Emily, and set up Brian.
Fresh and floral!
Yeah, I would definitely say GTA 5 is a great example of a generational, it's hard for me to speak to, multi-generational online gaming.
Extract!
Which is definitely impressive, too. Going from the PlayStation 3 to the 4 to probably play it on 5. I'm not sure. Well, I think it's because of what they're going to be doing, not just the size of the map. There are a couple of things that I can't exactly say because it's unreleased content.
Neutralize!
But yeah, even though I saw that, yeah, I agree. It's kind of hard for me to see it. And I will say, there have been people that are, more in depth in this this topic right now, anyway. And you could definitely find other people on YouTube talking about it too. Because Bran Online, he was the one I had first saw about it. Then I had to... well, I saw the in-game notice. I also checked on the Hoyoverse website itself, and it pretty much has said the same thing. And then after that, a bunch of other people were talking about it. Yeah.
A little ambiance.
All the green.
Neutralize.
Hold on, Duluth. Tell you what, though, I am pretty proud of, this entire time I have been free to play it. Yeah, there is probably some truth to that. Well, I'd say that's definitely easy to say. There might be some truth to that because the PlayStation 4, it's an older console, so they kind of have to compress certain things when it comes to, like, cutscenes, music, the map size, new characters. So they definitely have to make it so the PlayStation 4 can, play it comfortably compared to, the PlayStation 5, which is definitely more robust of a console, so they don't have to compress, what the game needs more. So if you think about it like that, then yeah. It's like you can easily play a PlayStation 1 game on the PlayStation 3, but you will never be able to play a PlayStation 3 game on the PlayStation 1, if that makes sense. Because even though the PlayStation 4, it's the last generation, it is reaching its limits when it comes to, new games that are coming out. And it's definitely getting much easier to hit those limits because of, hardware that's definitely dated. And, what the system needs.
Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan, allowing them to generate a pleasant fragrance.
Yeah, so I don't want to exactly say they're being lazy. They probably do have to make a couple of extra jumps because of the hardware limitations of the PlayStation 4. They probably have to find some ways to compress the code in certain places in order to have the PlayStation 4 even play it properly compared to the PlayStation 5 or the PC. It's like PC, they probably don't have to compress much at all. Which, if you think about it, is pretty impressive that they have good enough technical know-how of the PlayStation 4 and its limitations so that they can actually, put this on here. And, have it still work coming up on 5 years, too. Because we are at that anniversary next month. So that definitely makes a really good point, though, too. I see 6 Chi-Chi. Yeah, I say for now, I can always put in the failsafe or, oh, by the way, Anefa. Hello, Anefa. I can always have the failsafe in so that if I ever do have enough for a new computer or the PlayStation 5, I could still, you know, continue on in this account. Because I really would. I've had this account for coming up 5 years. Oh, this one about 4.5. This is the second one. But I would like to continue playing. Alright, let's see if we got anything worth my time. Oh, we should probably check. Yeah, Sethos still needs friendship. Yeah, size-wise, it should be fine. So the regional updates are usually around probably less than 100 gigabytes. So I'd imagine the Nodcry one is probably about the same. Oh, Tubby. Tubby.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
I was gonna say, didn't you say you had like 800 something gigabytes? How big are those games? I haven't played them, so I don't know. Well, I definitely need experience books, so let's get that. About the same as Genshin. Yeah, so probably around... I gotta think of the resource packs, too, for the PlayStation 4. I'd say between 150 and 200, maybe. 200 gigabytes. So you're probably looking at... very conservative estimate, by the way. I'm only guessing. You're probably looking at 600 gigabytes for Wuwa's Endless and Honkai Star Rail. Probably less. I'd say half a terabyte, at least. Give or take. That's quite a bit. That's like one Call of Duty Warzone. Way to go, EA. Yeah.
If you ever have any questions...
All set, Tubby. I don't think I had anything over here. Alright, let's see. I wish Sethos would hurry up and finish up with his friendship so I can move on to Anefa, because I hadn't worked on her friendship yet. Teapot-wise I have, but that's about it. Yeah, because I'm sitting at 66%. You know, it is kind of funny. It's like over the past couple of days I have been feeling a bit off with this game. Because I had mentioned it to somebody else. It's like, it's not entirely burnout, but yeah, I'd probably have like 10 video or so. I don't know what I have for pity on the standard banner. Yeah, it's more than likely just a coincidence of me feeling burnt out because I did say it's like I play this more than a lot of the other games. Yeah, same thing. Wow, okay. Hawkeye Star Rail is 115 gigabytes, Zenless 84, Woowa 70. Kind of makes sense because it kind of determines when they came out, because Star Rail came out second, and then Zenless came out third, and then Woowa was like the more recent one. That's pretty reasonable, storage-wise. Yeah, because right now Genshin is one of the bigger ones I have on my external, because it has the game and then it has the 2 resource packs. Yeah, and another one that does like over 100 gigabytes on my storage is Final Fantasy 15. Is like 110 gigabytes. I think there are a few other ones that come pretty close to that. I think Final Fantasy 7 Remake was up there as well. It's a good thing why I had like a terabyte of external. Because it adds up so quick with some of these games. Yeah, it's definitely hard to play games nowadays considering they are getting bigger in hard drive space. I'm trying to think of some of the other larger ones. I think Cyberpunk was another... I think Cyberpunk was like, what, 70 gigabytes? Or somewhere around there. I think GTA 5 was another one that was quite up there too. But that one just took forever because that game is old as shit. GTA 5, I'm surprised, is still around anyway. It's only because of, you know, Rockstar and their online community. Just wait until I need 5 terabytes. Well, thankfully that won't be anytime soon. Well, unless it's like Call of Duty Warzone 2, where it probably does need 5 terabytes. Sorry, Call of Duty players. You're gonna need 2 external hard drives to play that. What did I need in my inventory? Yeah, so I think right now, unless anything changes, I'll continue playing this as normally. When it comes to the movie stuff, like the summer event here or the Inifa Archon quest, actually, unfortunately, not going to be releasing those. It's pretty much just a movie version of, you know, all the cutscenes put together, just like I had done for the other ones. So I could probably do like a rating scale. It's like, hey, this one was good, this one was bad, this sort of thing. This is what I liked about it, this is what I didn't. So I think I could probably do that. Yeah, kind of give my little input.
It'll be on your head if we fight. If you're scared, just leave.
Definitely more appropriate for content, because I'm actually, you know, making it my own, instead of just, you know, uploading cutscenes from a game. Oh, I see a world quest over there. Yeah, and there are a couple of other things that I wanted to do too. Oh, what was it? Yeah, because I was going to make a short on... Oh, what was it? I was going to make a short on something, but I can't remember what it was. They're probably not going to reconsider, but that doesn't mean they won't reconsider. From what I've seen, they're pretty... I don't think strict is the right word, but usually when they put out notices like this, Yeah, it's not really absolute either, but they're usually pretty good at following through with it. And yeah, if you take into account the aging hardware of the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 has been around for quite some time now, it does make sense. For them reconsidering that fact, I think that would be more surprising than them coming out and saying, it's like, hey, we're going to be stopping support for the PlayStation 4. I do not see them taking that back. If they were, I would be shocked. I would really be shocked. But,
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
It could definitely change. Yeah, as of right now, I don't see them taking that back.
Burn!
This'll brighten
'Cause I
up
don't
the
think
place.
that would look good for them either.
That was an
Because that's a
adverse
pretty
reaction.
big notice. It's like, hey, we're going to be stopping support on, you know, the first console that we were supporting. Oh,
This
by the
was
way,
new?
April Fools.
The tide rises!
It wouldn't be a good look for them.
Yes, you are. Let's finish this next time.
What's in the box?
Ooh, pretty.
Shiny. They would have to pull a hat trick with something. Or something with the data they need for this game. I really don't know. But yeah, like I said earlier, as of right now, I'm just going to continue playing normally. But I do have a couple of fail safes. If I am able to, you know, get a PlayStation 5 or a better computer. So, yeah, we'll definitely see. But as it comes to like the movie content, I'm just gonna switch over to giving like a tiny review. I think that'd be more appropriate. Because I could probably do that for the Summer Resort one first. And then I can do a little review on the Journey Home quest. Because I also enjoyed that one quite well. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna be on for a few more hours. I did want to just highlight, you know, some of the news that we've seen over the past, say at least 12 hours or so. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Yeah, of course. See ya. And, oh, I was wondering where these two were. Auroron has a quest. What? Strange.
Look! There are people over there!
Huh, they look familiar. I think that's...
Auroron and Eva!
That's who they look like.
Oh, other Granny and Paimon. I knew those were voices I recognized.
Other Granny.
Browse! Browse!
And Kakuku.
Ha! You're here at the resort too? Man, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Yep. Chaska told us you've been working here. Guess we were bound to run into each other at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, this place has a nice vibe to it, don't you think? I hear everyone's been having a blast.
It actually has been a nice region.
Definitely. With any luck, it'll only get better and we'll get even more visitors. What about you two? How's your work going?
Not bad. The Saurian staff and the Aphids are all in good health and full of energy, so we had some free time on our hands. Thought we'd take a look around.
Alright.
Aphid staff.
Huh?
The Aphids are part of the staff too. You missed that part.
Oh, it's fine, Peter. I mean, Auroron.
You can say that again, bro!
Right. My bad. I'm grateful to our entire staff, of course, and to Mr. Auroron for looking out for them so proactively.
We got here early to fight for an important cause. That's its own reward.
You see, this is my bro's first time getting a formal invitation like that. And as you can probably tell, he's very, committed.
Well, enthusiasm's a good thing.
See? Other Granny knows what she's talking about. Every day, we get a new chance to fight for what's important. Kakuku taught me that.
Sure thing, bro.
But aren't you just fishing? Since when did that count as fighting for what's important? Do you even hear yourself?
Since it was suggested by a friend, of course. He's a famous adventurer from Mondstadt with incredible luck. If he says it'll work, who are we to argue?
Oh, I wonder if they're talking about Bennett. Called it. Wait, Bennett?
Yeah, that bro spun a stick around and it ended up pointing at this pond. As Auroron put it, better to follow luck where it leads than try to make your own. So we came to fish here.
Okay, even if that made sense, this pond is surrounded by capybaras. Can you even fish here?
Probably.
Of course. Capybaras are gentle creatures, so we're good. Besides, when life gives you water, you fish. That's what Granny taught me.
Ah, another one of Granny's pearls of wisdom. Along with, when life gives you food, you eat. Or, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Exactly. Except we're the ones handing you lemons this time, Other Granny and Paimon. Since you're here, why don't you fish with us?
I don't mind fishing.
And to up the ante a bit, whoever catches the biggest fish gets a pint of Auroron's Aphemide.
Oh, he made Aphemide?
Now that's an offer Paimon can get behind. Did you forget who you're dealing with here? We never back away from a challenge, and the Traveler is a tough opponent.
Let's do this, bro. I'll take you on, grandson. Okay. I'll do the first one.
I got your game face on, I see. All right, I'm down.
So, I guess we're doing fishing. Alright.
As the elder, you should go first, Other Granny.
Happily. Oh, okay, that's easy enough. Yeah, we've had a few of these. I think there was another one that did this during the quest.
Competition's really heating up. Here comes a pro move from the Traveler, and there's a fight! The Traveler reels it in, and up comes
And you got enough.
Hold on. Is that an Asha?
And there it goes.
Wow, not exactly the kind of catch I was expecting. Not super sure how we're gonna judge that.
Nice one, Other Granny. We'll have to see if anyone manages to reel in something even more special. Otherwise, that might be enough for the win.
Thanks, everyone. I'm up against some
Oh.
fierce competition, but I think I've got a shot. Let's hope my grandson is right.
Well, that was a pleasant surprise.
Quite the impressive showing from the Traveler. That'll be a tough act for the remaining two competitors to follow. Eva, you're up!
Wow, that's a really pleasant surprise. Zach and Sarah actually talked there.
This, bro! Teamwork makes the dream work!
Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay.
Sorry, Kakuku. There's no room for teamwork here.
I'm assuming the energy on Zenless is similar to resin. Because that's quite a bit. Yeah, it must be nice to have resin overflow.
Whoa, look alive, bros. I've got something.
He's got a fish. He reels in the rod with all his strength. Looks like he's caught something big. But it's another unexpected catch. Yeah, I was surprised. I did not expect that.
Huh. Looks like Eva reeled in
It's a
Kaholosaur, towing a capybara? Not sure what's going on there.
Impressive. Eva's always had a way with animals.
I will say, I hope they keep that up with both Zach and Sarah, because it would be good if we do hear the Travelers more. Instead of, like, randomly at the end of an event, but more throughout, like, in general.
Oh, wait, I think there's something wrong with this Kaholosaur's tail. I think he might have cut it on a rock. And I'm guessing this capybara was trying to help.
Or the capybara was trying to eat his tail.
I don't think that's the case.
No way, bro. Kakuku, can you go ask?
Sure thing, bro.
You got it, bro!
See? Haha, knew I was right. No, wait, that's not what's important right now.
If it quickly checks the Coholosaur's tail, luckily it's just a scratch. After a simple triage, the Coholosaur and his capybara companion leave.
Aw, a new friendship. Looks like today is their lucky day too.
2?
That's right. It's my turn, and I have a feeling I'm going to win this thing.
Uh-huh.
Teamwork makes the tree work, bro!
Guessing that's your way of rooting for us, little guy. Where did you even learn that?
Kakuku, fishing cheerleader extraordinaire.
Fishing cheerleader sounds too lackluster. We're fighting for something important. It needs to have a bit more Huh?
What is that? Quick, out of the way!
Any guesses? A Fatui. I don't know.
Okay, this one looks a bit unusual, but it's another
it's a bigger one.
capybara. And he charged at us!
Wait, let me
Didn't you
guess.
say they're supposed to be gentle creatures?
It's gonna be He Never Dies.
He must be fighting for something important too. I can sense it. Or maybe not.
Furious.
I guess that's just us. But he is upset.
No! Hey, little dude! Awesome, bro! What? Is Kakuku trying to talk him down or something?
Seems like.
Comfort him, more like. He might not look it, but Kakuku has an amazing bedside manner.
Huh. Even with his, limited vocabulary?
Well, the vocabulary we hear is English, and that's it.
When you're talking to a capybara, I don't think human vocabulary matters
Yeah,
much,
see?
Paimon.
Oh, right.
We just need to trust the little broski. Besides, when you're trying to communicate, I think tone carries more weight than the actual words. For example, hello means I'm happy. But hello means I'm frustrated. And hello, that's anger. A sign to run and hide because danger is near.
Okay. Paimon
Worry,
doesn't
huh?
completely follow, but she'll take your word for it.
Well, you learn something every day, huh? Thanks.
Oh, my pleasure. It's the method I came up with to communicate with the aphids.
Aphid's staff. Remember, bro?
Oh, yeah, huh?
No, not just the staff. There are aphids who didn't want to join, you know. I understand their feelings, of course, and I respect their decision.
Oy.
Then maybe you can throw some of that understanding my way, bro. I'm at my wit's end here.
Huh, really? I thought you'd be proud. See? Look over there.
For real?
Oh, jeez.
Wow! Wow! Whoa! Looks like they really hit it off.
Okay, well, I am a little proud, but... Huh? Auroron!
Don't worry, I've got this.
Okay. That was odd.
Hello, Capybara King. Do you want something to eat? I have a fresh batch of Aoife's cookies here.
Oh, took his food.
Capybara King?
He ate them! Huh. Looks like that perked him up for sure. Oh dear! Oh dear! Hold on. How did our fishing competition turn into a petting zoo?
Well, hey, it's not a bad result. Pretty fun, don't you think?
Huh, true. Well, guess makes Auroron the winner? Considering he managed to catch this, Capybara King or whatever.
It's a fine name indeed.
Sure. Auroron wins. None of us managed to catch an actual fish anyway.
Nice. Then I get the mead. Although, it was mine to begin with.
Well, you get to keep it. That's something, right?
True. And the Capybara King left us a little something extra, too. Look, I think it's a gift.
Alright.
A gift egg and a picture? Huh. The location in this picture looks familiar.
What's the photo? Oh, okay. Yellow house. The giant Asha thing in the sky in the background.
Does that mean the Capybara King wants us to go there? Kinda seems like that, right?
It couldn't hurt to go and see.
Yeah, definitely something to check out if you've got some time.
Maybe there'll be something awesome waiting for us.
Yeah, who knows? But we should come prepared just in case.
Yeah, because I gotta switch back to Pyro. Well, that was cool. We actually got to hear Lumine. And if you're playing as Aether, you also got to hear him as well. Definitely unexpected. Alright. I can probably switch to the resort team, because I was using these guys. I did switch in Eonson for some of the quests, but I guess I wasn't able to get it to work. It was when we were helping, well, competing with Venti. But we had to use a Tatankasaur instead. Possible I probably messed it up, but yeah.
Here's to a safe journey.
Actually, yeah, let's just grab them both. I mean, Aoife heals, so I should be fine.
Where to?
Pack your bags, we're all going to Burger King. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so we gotta find that house. The Asha thing is like right here. So I'm thinking there's a little house over here. Either way, I gotta go to a statue because I gotta get Pyro. Ugh. Yeah, that was another thing I was thinking of too. Because of this, the whole upgrade issue. I'm not going to be able to get the final achievements on the PlayStation 4 trophies. I did get the floor 12 Abyss one. It's that one I wanted for years, so I finally got that one. I'm trying to think of the other one. Upgrade this. Oh no, I should have enough time for the statues, because I think that one's another PlayStation trophy. So I think I have a little bit left to go for this one. I just have to find the rest of the oculi. Uh, 19 at 40, so I have to find 21. And then I'll be... Oh, I already have 3 on hand, so I'll just... 22. Alright. 18 more to go. And we're back at using Pyro. Alright, I'm assuming it's going to be this house. There were some stairs in front of it, and it's a yellow house, so hopefully this is it. It is behind me. Yeah, looks pretty close. Yeah, yellow house. I don't think she's related to it, so I can't interact with her. It's gonna be something nearby. Check over here first. Nope. Oh, that was statue is easy for you. Yeah, because that was what I had said earlier. I've been kind of feeling burnt out ever since, you know, we got the resort, so I haven't really explored it compared to, you know, some of the other regions. I did take my time with the volcano, but this time around I kind of felt a little bit odd. But I do feel like it was kind of coincidental. Yeah. Yeah, and I have been busy with other games too, because I've been working on, you know, the Ghost of Tsushima playthrough. I've been playing a little bit of Resident Evil because everybody's playing that. I think it's because Charlie's doing his little marathon. Ooh, hello. And Phantom Brave. I've been really enjoying that game. I can't interact with you. I can sit down, but that's about it. Something with a house, maybe? Nothing on the door. I could probably check and see if it's a quest. Oh, that's a different one. It was the house, because it's like right here. Maybe these guys? Oh, they're just to themselves, I guess. Very curious. Could probably open the egg, maybe. Did get an egg. Use it to try our luck, or keep it in your luggage as a souvenir. The choice is yours. I have been keeping the other ones. Yeah, I don't know what we get in these. I haven't exactly been opening them because I've been, you know, just collecting them. I gotta get over them. I think I missed a day or two. So obviously I still have the eggs on me, so I don't know what's inside. I'm assuming you get food. It said on the description you get like food related to Natlan, so I was assuming you get like one of the signature dishes from the characters. And you pretty much just talk to this guy. And you get 1 egg per day. Alright, so I got orange, green, red. Next one up is purple. Yeah, I already got the top 3, so I'll get the Fietena. I'm thinking I'd probably open the Capybara one, actually. Use that too. I'm guessing. Delicious volcano cake. Okay, so maybe not. Alright, so... I kind of want to hold on to those. Yeah, the photo said over here. Because we got a photo of the house, so one would assume it's like, hey, it's a continuation of the quest, but not something up top, maybe? Whoa, calm down, Asha. Yeah, that's one thing I will say. One of the things I've noticed with the resort area is that a lot of the pickable spots, like the glow spots, a lot of them are artifact ones, which is crazy, because there have been so many of these. Compared to some of the other places that we've been to. Can't interact with the door. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything nearby. Because this is the place. That's what's in the photo. Wherever the photo is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's the place. Unless there's another house that looks just like it. Because that's on the second staircase. Yeah, down here. Alright, I'll say hi to Noel. As of right now, no. I did think about it. Now, though, I'll still keep... No, keep playing. Yeah, because I will be honest, I was really thinking of just leaving. Because I was thinking, it's like, wow, the past, a year or two after coming back was kind of pointless, wasn't it? But then I'm thinking, it's like, well, not exactly. It hasn't been pointless, because I've met a lot of really cool people. I have my own history with this game. So, I am not seeing anything down here. You ought. It's gonna be something as simple as painting the house. I can't paint it. What about you? Flower bed? No, I don't see anything. I don't know. Really don't know. Could also be something nearby, too. Alright, so let's reread that again. Just got 3 stars off the last 4. Oh, nice. I'd imagine it's something similar to, like, the Abyss. Just seeing souvenirs. Plenty of free artifacts, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Unless it was pointing to that, but it was mostly pointing to this house. I really don't know. I'm kind of lost with this quest. It's possible I already completed it. Why were we given a photo? So I'm not seeing anything nearby. over there. Not seeing anything in the back of the house. Let's try a time skip here. See if there's anything that shows up at night. Free to play? Nice. Even better. Then again, honestly, when it comes to, you know, gacha games and stuff like that, it's definitely up to the person if you want to, you know, not pay for anything, or... Oh, I can paint that. Or, you know, stay free to play. It's definitely nice to have a game that gives you options. Let's see. Probably red. Other side is red. Oh, wait a minute. We can paint this. I wonder if it had a clue in the photo. Let me check. That's not it. You can barely see that. Hold on. Let me... Nope, can't do that. I was gonna zoom in, but it won't allow me. The one on the left is red, but yeah, you can't even see the right one. You probably try switching colors, I guess, maybe. I do have them all. I think there was another one in the back. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let's try yellow. And nothing with the yellow. Green. Nothing's happening. It might be possible that was just it for the quest. I was kind of hoping it was more because we had got the photo. It's like, why else are we going to get a photo of a house? Ugh, I don't know why we got gray. It doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's another one over here. That one already looks painted, though. Yeah, I'm probably overthinking this. Probably was just that for the, for the quest. Yeah, I can't interact with it. Alright, let's see. I did see a chest. Got some resin to spend too, by the way. Oh, and a fishing spot. Nice. One familiar one, but the two smaller ones I'm not familiar with. Oh, so we have found these before. Okay. Yeah, some of the standard Natlan ones in. Cool. It's good they did add fish spots. And if you need more proof that this place is a permanent place, we have a fishing spot. So. Alright, pray tell, what do we have over here? Another photo setup? Let's change the time of the day. Yeah, because I think some people are kind of surprised. Oh, the summer event's going to be permanent? Yes. This is going to be like the start of it. Because the other ones were going to be like a separate area, but this time around the summer event was going to be a permanent fixture. Yeah, and a statue, yeah. Yeah, a statue and the fish ponds definitely support that. Oh. I should probably... Yeah, let me paint these. I can definitely do that. Let's find an option. I think I can grab this one. I cannot. I do not see an option nearby. When do you need an Asha, but there isn't one. Maybe over here. Haha. Alright, maybe do a blue theme? And again, they're already blue, so we could probably do... Let's do separate ones. There we get all of it. Alright. And this side, let's go for purple. Alright, takes care of that. Alright, now let's get a photo. There we go, much better. Even though we could barely see the two characters. Hey, that was pretty good. Yeah, I suppose I'll grab that one. Alright.
I'll keep this close.
Gonna get you 5-star. 81 pity. I'm always happy. It happens one pull after hitting hard pity. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. It's like the last 2 times I got hard pity, because it was like 75, 80 or so. Somehow, it was like within that 10 pity, right after I had gotten the 5-star I was going for. I had gotten Chi-Chi, and then I got Emily. This time around I had gotten Kuching, and I had gotten a Nepha. Take my luck. And anyone else that wants it, please. I share my luck with anybody that wants it. It is crazy at times. I don't mind a lot of the times because I do have the little safety net of primos, but yeah. Having the luck does make it easier. Yeah, Chaska is another one I wouldn't mind getting. So I really enjoyed the Tribal Chronicles with her. I think that was a pretty fun quest line. And her character trial, too. Yeah, the Tribal Chronicles of Flower Feather Clan was definitely a fun one. Should be at least 70%, right? Oh, nope. Still 66. Yeah, so that was Aoife and Auroron. I don't know where they're going to be next, because I think that was just a side thing going on. I should probably get rid of that. Yeah, you love it when you misplace pins. Alright, let's see. Yeah, because I've been looking for some of the characters that we found during the resort. I finally found Mualani after searching forever because, you know, the resort is huge. Mualani can be found, like, right here at the Easy Breeze Market. And right after that, I had a thought. It's like, wait a minute, we pretty much spent time, you know, shooting stuff with Shaska, and it turns out Shaska is, like, right over here. I'm not sure where Venti is, though. I think he was one of the ones, like... No, unless he was with Bennett. I think he was over on the beach, somewhere over here. Because Kashina and Shalonen were also here. And I think Bennett was also... Yeah, but Bennett was talking to Venti on one of the side beaches. And we also had Mawika up here. There were definitely a lot of characters that showed up in the quest. Definitely had the full cast. And everybody was voiced. Including Lumion and Aether, which was definitely good. That's the other shrine. Okay. Let's see. I suppose I can wait for now. So I got some resin to spend. Is she still on voice for you? Because we just heard her a little while ago. I mean, we heard her... Lumion and Aether did have a tiny line, but they did voice a line in the Summer Resort quest. Calling Bennett a lucky star. So they are voiced in that. I'm trying to remember if they said anything during the... Oh, not in battle. Trying to remember if they said anything during the Anefa quest. I don't think so. I think the biggest surprise was hearing her during a world quest. It's like nobody ever talks during those. Unless it's some of the other main characters. Oh, I know what I should do. Noelle. I should work on Noelle. I should be able to be just fine with this party. Oh yeah, I gotta change resin. Be back, Sarate. I gotta make a pit stop at a crafting bench. condensed resin. Yeah, I think it's going to be easier on my end too because of, you know, for the longest time, I think pretty much at the tail end of Fontaine, just about the entirety of Natlan, I have been doing the pretty much the movie versions of the cutscenes for like many of the main events. Main quests and some of the events. Not doing them is actually going to be easier because it'll give me more time to work on some more general content. Not just with this too, because we'll have this for a little while longer, but other games too. You know, I give myself a chance to expand on my own content creation. Extract.
Neutralize.
Hold on, Diluc.
Dirty kiss.
Apply some pyro.
A little obvious.
Set up Emily. Love it. It's so good. Alright. Yeah, even though I'm not using Sethos in this party, it hasn't really been too bad. I know when I eventually make the switch to a Nepha, he's not really going to be utilized because I don't have a Hydro character on this team. That's only because this is just building friendship.
Reconstitute.
I don't mind it per se. You definitely make the switch and get rid of Diluc, but that kind of takes away from Emily as well, so... kind of one of those, alright, which one will work better?
Extract.
Move or be moved.
Alright, set this up again.
Neutralize.
Alright, should be good to go. Just a little bit more. There we go. So it's just sitting there. Yeah, I'd offer help, but I don't know how the game works. I couldn't really help you on that. I haven't played Zenless. This has been the only one. And Guardian Tales doesn't really count anymore because I don't play that one anymore. Still on my Switch, but
Russian floral. I was worried. I can smell blood. Orders given. Orders received. Play.
on. Yeah, so I'm sure some of you have heard me mention this game before. It is on the Switch, and you can probably play it on the Switch too as well. It is pretty similar to a lot of the other gacha games. It features characters that you can pull with its own gacha system. The whole thing is 2D. It doesn't have like the open world like Genshin or anything. A lot of the gameplay is more of in like battles and stuff like that, and the story itself is kind of like a kind of like an open dungeon, so to speak. You can go in and out of it and do the story stuff. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have an open world. You can travel to a bunch of different really not good. I'm just gonna reset that one. So it has a bunch of different worlds that you can go to that are kind of like its own little dungeon, and you could travel like different sections of it. A lot of the characters are 2D, with like a little character that you can, well, they kind of turn into when you're battling. I'm sure you could probably find YouTube videos on it. Probably not as much, because I don't think it's not that popular of a game. It still has a somewhat decent community. I could probably pull it up on my Switch. In order for me to play it, I would have to use my capture card. Let me just exit out of this. Yeah, because this game came out 2 years ago or so.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and
Honkai Impact. That's an old one. Yeah, I knew of the Impact ones.
One, 2, 3, 4.
All the healing.
2.
I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a pseudo heal here. Yeah, so I'm loading up Guardian Tales right now. And it still has game updates, so that's good. Yeah, so since I'm not going to deal with the timer of my revive foods, if I take out my team, this will give me the refresh. Pretty much a free revive. Alright.
The sun sets forever.
Alright. Yeah, so this is the update. We would like to notify you of the upcoming updates on August 5th. New hero and exclusive weapon, Chocolate Collector Amaris. Okay. Yeah, and something that's pretty funny too. Oh, we'll upload for that. Many of the people that have voiced characters on Genshin and Honkai and whatnot have also done voices in Guardian Tales. Yes, I'll restart the game because it was an update. Just restart it. So, Zack and Sarah also have characters in Guardian Tales. Karina, the previous voice for Paimon, also has a character in this. Or, no, she voices two different characters. I'm trying to remember the main character of this. Oh. So, the voice actor for Ganyu, English voice actor for Ganyu, Jennifer Losey, I believe, voices the main character the Guardian in Guardian Tales, which is pretty cool. I don't know who voices the princess, though. But it is kind of cool that a lot of the Genshin people also worked on, games like Guardian Tales. Can this? Yeah, thank you. Okay, figure through this better. Just gotta wait for it to load. Yeah, I used to play this quite a bit, but it pretty much it's a gacha game. So you definitely have to do like daily stuff, whatnot. Get rewards for logging on every day. You can essentially wish for characters by collecting gems. It has its own resin system. In this, it's coffee, which is kind of hilarious, but it's pretty similar to Genshin. Yeah, special login rewards. It has the monetization system. Yeah, and you pretty much get free stuff every day. Yeah, so this one is actually still going on. Probably head over to the character list. Alright, let's see. I am pretty sure it's Jennifer Losey. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, Jennifer Losey voices the main character in that. She also voices the future Knight. Let's see if we can find some other ones. Yeah, Karina voices a character called Noxia.
Now there's an idea. Oh, just a moment, please. I need to jot this down.
I think, oh, here's another one. The English voice actor for Lynette. I think it's this one. An Iris? I'm probably have to check. Voices a character in this one. I think that's her. Oh, Jackie Lastra voices a character in here. I think Jackie is... who's Jackie? Is that Zhang Ling? I think that's Zhang Ling. Yeah, so definitely a fair amount of crossover. I need cheat.
Guys.
These wolves are kind of annoying. Alright, so Pyro again.
Reconstitute!
Hold on, dude.
Extract!
Go.
Wheel of life.
Yeah, Chi-Chi is definitely making this a little bit easier.
A little ambiance.
This will make it easier.
Reconstitute!
Refresh that. Try and dodge.
Retribution!
Neutralize!
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jackie voices Sean Lang. Let me double check. Sarah Miller Cruz. The VA for Lumine voices. Whatever her name is, I don't have that character. Let's see. Erica Mendez, the VA for Ayaka voices Clara. A few other ones I don't recognize.
Would you mind coming with me to buy a copy of today's newspaper?
I'm trying to find some of the other ones. Oh, there's a couple of them. Yeah, Sean Chiplock. Yeah, speaking of, DeLuke. That VA voice is in here. And Christina V. I think that's someone else that's also familiar. Laura Stahl, the voice for Xinyan, and Barbara also voices a couple of characters in this one. Kaylee Mills voices a character in here.
Oh, just a moment, please. I need to jot this down.
Karina. Oh, Jeannie Tirado, the character, the person that voices Kujo Sara. Brianna Knickerbocker, the VA for Hu Tao. Yeah, so definitely Ann Yatko, the voice for Raiden. There he is, Zach Aguilar. Yeah, he voices another one. And Yako voices another one in here. Yeah, so there are definitely a few people that have gone to the
Would you mind coming with me
voiced in
to
this
buy
one.
a copy of today's
Oh, and that's
newspaper?
another one. Yeah, this one was a more recent character. Cornet, which is voiced by Lily Pichu, which voices Sayu. Maya, who voices Charlotte, voices a character in here. Kristen McGuire, the voice of Kushina, voices a character in this one as well. Yeah, they've definitely got quite a few. Yeah, there's the regular night, Jennifer Lucy. Yeah, and some other big names too. Stephanie Shea has done quite a bit of work over the years. Valeria Rodriguez, she voices a character in this. Oh, two characters. Wow,
Many
and
ladies in
voices
the
a
Court
lot
of
of characters
Fontaine
in
like
here.
to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan.
Yeah, Guardian
allowing them
Tales
to
is
generate
definitely
a
one of
pleasant
those
fragrance with each flick of the wrist. It's quite
gotcha
an
games. It's
ingenious
more
method.
2D in aspect. It's more of like a dungeon crawler. I guess that would be like the best way to explain it. Has the same mechanics like any of the other gacha-like games. You know, daily stuff to do, character wishing, that sort of thing. Yeah, alright. I can see Mudo posted. Oh boy. I'll have to watch that. Alright, let's take care of the wolves.
Go.
You live life. Alright, time for retribution.
It is.
Straight to
Faster Opening box in the Dead Dietrix. Rise. Reconstitute.
Alright.
I must be prudent.
Kinda get stuck behind that enemy.
Burn!
Yep.
Extract!
Yeah. There we go.
A little ambiance.
Alright. Just about down. There we go. Ooh, good hit. Alright. Yes, all in all, you know, Guardian Tales isn't too bad. It's one of the, I think it's one of the lesser known ones. 'Cause I haven't really seen a lot of stuff on it. Let's see what Mood has to talk about. Oh yeah, YouTube rolling out the AI stuff. I have no idea why they're going to be doing that. It's stupid.
That was an adverse reaction. Life goes on.
Verdict is?
Okay. Yep. Alright. Let's do that. We can reset Emily here. Should be good for the rest of this.
This'll brighten up the place.
Wow, she got hit her now.
The lantern is extinguished. Go.
Okay, so this up. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so Muda right now, it seems like he's just talking about what YouTube plans to do when it comes to updating their AI into using the AI to determine if you're an adult or not. I don't know if that's a good thing for YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, either way they get the ID, which is kind of silly. Alright, and another run here. He's talking about the engineer allegations. Yeah, at this point, it doesn't really matter if he's an engineer or works at McDonald's. I mean, who cares? Muda makes good enough content. It does not matter. It really doesn't.
Orders received. Wheel of life.
Oh, it would be nice, but all these companies have such a...
Fast.
really want to just push AI, and it's so frustrating because now we're dealing with, oh, we're going to use AI to help us with censorship and screw everybody else. And that's what it is. It's just a bunch of bull.
Reconstitute.
And it's hard for anybody to do anything because we can't really fight it. It's essentially AI over privacy. That's the big thing right now. And it's so frustrating.
Nice.
Healing. Yeah, that's even worse in the UK because of their Online Safety Act. Yeah, let me double back because there was a little pop-up at the end of that. Let me just double check here. Yeah, so Online Safety Act, this was done by the Parliament of the UK. This act provides for a new regulatory framework which is the general purpose of making the use of internet services regulated by this act safer for individuals in the United Kingdom. 2. To achieve that purpose, this act, among other things, imposes duties which, in broad terms, require providers of service regulated by this act to identify, mitigate, and manage the risks of harm, including risks which particularly affect individuals with a certain characteristic from illegal content and activity that is harmful to children, and confers new functions and powers on the regulator, which I agree is. Yes, and that exactly is what a lot of people are saying. It is the duty of the parent to parent their kids, not the world, not the internet. It is supposed to fall on the parent. That's why they're called parents. You're supposed to parent your children. But because they refuse to, this is what is happening. I completely agree, because that is what a lot of people are saying. It's supposed to fall on the parents, but apparently everybody else in the world has to parent their kids because these parents suck. Flat out. Duties imposed on providers by this act seek to secure, among other things, that services regulated by this act are safe by design and designed and operated in such a way that yada yada yada, it goes on. Yeah, and it's so frustrating because a lot of us have to give up our privacy because parents can't parent. And that's what it is. It's a joke. It is beyond frustrating. It is so frustrating at this point. Yeah, and I agree. It is so annoying. Yeah, and we just had that thing too. I think it was Australia, and probably eventually the UK. They were pushing to ban VPNs outright because of this as well. Oh, had another pop-up here. I'll talk about that. MPs with subscriptions, including business secretary, blah, 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 who expense it to you. Okay, so yeah, so it talks about it right here too. Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds, who expends a 2-year subscription for NordVPN in April 2024, and Labour MP Sarah Champion, who in 2022 urged the then Conservative government to examine if widespread VPN usage among teenagers could undermine the protections afforded by age checks. Yeah, this month is starting rough. I tell you what, It's going to be it's leading. It's getting to the point where 2026 is going to be a shit year. It's getting really bad. It's just getting so bad. And the biggest thing is what you had pointed out. The parents not being parents. And the rest of us on the internet have to suffer because of that. It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Yeah, and the thing that's more annoying is that they're using AI to verify somebody's age on the internet. It's like, how is that going to work? What if that AI makes a mistake? And then you're forced to give up your privacy in order to correct that mistake. And if you think about it, either way, they're getting your information. Which is so... It's just stupid. Alright, just in case I need to strongbox anything, because I did have a few extra. Alright, quick select. Yeah, a lot of artifacts. Alright, let's see if we got anything good. So I'm pretty much looking out for the Obsidian Codex pieces, because there are essentially 3 sets. Well, I guess technically just 2, but I wouldn't mind one for Aoife. Pretty much fixing and fine-tuning the one on Lumine, and then getting a Geo variant for Kashina. Oh wait, that's not Obsidian Codex, that's the other one. Oh, I was working on... Oh, why did I think I was working on Obsidian? Well, I was getting Husk for Noelle. Alright, so crit rate ER. I think the one I have on her is better anyway. Attack defense. The hit crit rate and crit damage. Yeah, Buddha's just going on about VPNs and whatnot. Alright, let's see if we got any feathers here. I do have a few. Attack and defense. Yeah, so for Kashina, she pretty much falls under the same category as Noelle. Mostly defense, and attack doesn't hurt either. Don't really need the ER, though. Alright, crit damage, ER, no. ER, crit rate. Crit rate defense. Attack defense. Yeah, some garbage ones. Oh, what were these? Oh, that was Cinder City. Alright, let's see. EM. Not really on the lookout for EM pieces at the moment. I did get a defense Husk piece, but it doesn't have any good substats. Alright, HP, nope. Not looking for HP. Defense Scroll of Cinder City, but I'm not looking for that one. Alright, let's see. Cryo, no. HP. Not really having any luck with some of these artifacts. gonna crit damage Ocean Hued. Defense. Crit damage with crit rate. I'm not really looking for one. For Wondrous Troop, and then EM. Yeah, kind of a bust there. Yeah, I don't know. I think these artifacts I'm going to hold on to because I'm going to... Yeah, because I only have 300 in total. I got plenty of space for those. So I still have to figure out... Because I would like to do Chi-Chi's Echo Challenge. That I do want to do. I still have to figure out a couple of different builds, and I don't want to, like, waste artifacts on that. Hey, welcome back. Yes, I believe you've showed up here a couple of times. Yeah, hello. Alright. Oh, clicked on the notice board. Yeah, pretty much just covering the news that we had gotten earlier, and then just doing a couple of daily things and spending resin at the moment. Alright, I got items forged, so I can probably talk to blacksmith here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking what I'll do for tonight is that I will probably take a break for a little while. Finish my food because I still have a little bit left, and probably come back to a different game. So I'll have to switch over. Our previous job is ready. Yeah, because I also got to feed the cats. Alright, let's see. Daily commissions are done. I did a tiny bit of exploration at the resort, but not too much because I've been kind of down. Trying to think of anything else I need to do. Spent resin. Still have to figure out a build for Chi-Chi. Let's see. Pretty much all set on this for now. Oh yeah, we had also had the Stygian event, the Stygian Onslaught event today. I think that started this morning. I suppose I could check that out before I head out. And I do believe I just got a standard wish that I actually have to collect. There we go. Well, let's see who this is gonna be. Let's go 3-star weapon. And call it. Get those out of the way.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm assuming the Stygian Onslaught is pretty similar to the one that we had last month. I don't know if it's going to be any different. I'll probably just go straight into whatever's going on. Would be cool if they had an event for it, or kind of like a cutscene or two. It's like, hey, welcome back, this is still going on. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't see Kuching. Because that was the first time we heard the new VA, too, so... Yeah, it's pretty much back to this thing. So, I am assuming this has 3 new bosses, not the same ones as before. I am probably not ready for Fearless. Alright, so the Tenebris boss, okay. The Tortoise. Ooh, okay. And the Cactus one, yeah. Very curious boss. So hydroelectric reaction to shield. So this one is pretty much testing with an Effa. I don't really have a strategy for this guy because I usually fight him in co-op. It's probably going to be a cryo with that setup then. But then this guy is going to be Natlan characters. I do have a team for this. So I can use Mualani, I have Pyro Lumine, I have Yonsan, I have Auroron, I have Shalonen, I have Kashina. So I definitely have Natlan characters. I could probably just do Lumine, Mualani, and then Shalonen, and then the fourth one probably Auroron. Alright, we can... let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, these are reward settings. I guess I had Obsidian for this. I could probably... let's see. I could probably keep this for now. Because I do have to get a couple of these different pieces. I wouldn't mind... it might be a little hard to get some better defense ones for Shalonen because she has a Cinder City set. But when it comes to Mualani, I can definitely get some better ones for her with the Obsidian. So I think I'll keep this one. Yeah, so I think I'll just go through it. Alright, let's try her out and let's pick out a team. Alright, so Exalted ones, I'm assuming this pretty much is the boosted ones just like before. Okay, so a fair amount. I didn't see who it was last time. Yeah, Bennett's also going to be a pretty good character for this as well. Yeah, same with Choskin, Skark, and Escoffier. Alright, so for Tenebris, I could probably do the... well, let me set up Mualani for the vast majority of the damage. Illuminate's going to be the sub DPS. Auroron. Oh yeah, I also have Aoife too. He can definitely help. But I'm going to stick with Auroron instead. Then Shalonen. As for the Tortoise dude, I could probably do... probably a Frozen team. I think that'd be fine. Okay, so I could use them. And as for this one, probably a little bit of an improvise because they don't exactly have a team for Neffa just yet. Pretty much just as a placeholder build at the moment. And for her, my best bet's going to be Mona as well, because she is one of my stronger supports anyway. And she does some pretty decent damage too, so getting the Lunar charge for her is definitely possible. I could probably do that. Yeah, should be fine. Let's see. Mualani should be good because I don't change her stuff. Lumine, I think, is okay. Okay, she has Splendor. Roran doesn't really need anything, so I use him just to use his burst. Okay, Ayaka has Aquila. She has that. Nefa, I believe I have to, yeah, I have to give her a Vortex. Okay, should be good. Yeah, I think with the battles here, I'll just go as far as I can normally. It'll probably be just like it would be with the previous one. I'll get up to like the third one, and that'll be it.
Farewell!
Alright, so this. Oh, some of this one is 13 seconds. Yeah, the guy's gonna be more. Yeah, sorry, Leprechaun. I am. Yeah. Yeah. I saw the news. Alright, next battle. Yeah, so this one's gonna be a little more tricky. Should be okay though for this first one.
How dare you!
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's gonna be harder for some of the other ones though. That's 20 seconds so far. Man, he's at. Yeah, we're not really gonna see much of this boss either because it's on normal. And I know I could probably do like a higher difficulty so I could get rewards from the previous ones, but I like doing it this way. It'll give me a chance to test out different teams. Find this guy under the hat. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. No,
Let me scout.
there he is. I think Leprechaun just passed it again. Thinking of quitting him was an idea. Was an idea, I'll be honest. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I was on normal. I have... Yeah, Leprechaun is a good point. I'm going to update my signature because I pretty much said goodbye, Genshin. Oh yeah, because that was another thing too. Apparently there was going to be a verify your age on GTA 6. That's what happens when you have... It's just stupid. They think so when they have to do the same thing we do. Alright, what should I put for this? Oh, I know what I can do. It's 4. PS4 user playing for now. Or... I think that one's more adequate. Playing until the end. Alright, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, because I had forgotten I put that on there this morning. It wasn't exactly... I wasn't trying to insinuate that I was quitting, but... I was just saying goodbye to Genshin on PS4. Alright. But like I said a few times, the thought did cross my mind. Alright, time for advanced. Now they're level 70. Oh yeah, I am all set with that. I feel like listening to that, because I already know that. Man. The internet, as we know it, is turning to shit. Alright. For this one, probably the same as before. Mualani and Lumine. Then Auroron to help out Shield, and Jelonin to tie it off. For the Tortoise dude, Frozen. And Mr. Cactus, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name from the quest. Pretty much Lunar charged. So Mona, Anefa, then Farina Shalonen. All right. Alright, he's in charge to target the troop.
Shadows of fate.
Insulation chamber.
Shower me with... Let me scribe.
Yeah, that one was on me. I could have done that a little bit faster. That's alright. 39 seconds for that. Could probably restart that one. I meant to do this one first. Doesn't exactly matter which one you do first.
Not too far now.
High five.
Let's ride!
And
Amazing!
Bring it! Farewell!
just a little bit. There we go. Hey, don't feel like getting hit by that attack. Now for the tortoise. Yeah, let's put on that for now. All right.
Delves into death. Shadows of fate.
Burst off.
Fate is upon you.
This.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive. Life goes on.
That tortoise is going to be a pain on the next one. The other two I feel are going to be okay. It's just this tortoise is going to be a pain. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Burke is just talking about different setups for fighting. Alright. Okay. Yeah, because I was also watching the setup. I think it was from Death, because he had a really good solo setup for Yuffie fighting Emerald Weapon. And it also worked with Ruby Weapon too, which is pretty cool. Alright, Tenebris, same team as before. That one actually works quite well with this. Let me think. I could probably... No, because that's mostly for the shield, I guess. This one's going to be an issue. I also have Pyro too, so that's definitely possible. Maybe Dia Bennett, maybe. And then partial support. I definitely try that. And then this one, pretty much does the same thing as before. Yeah, London's definitely helping in this one.
Carving waves.
A little bit there. I don't know why, but the signature made me laugh. I can imagine. Alright, can't exactly get this because I already spent resin. I'd say that for more important things. I kind of want to save this guy for last. This one doesn't seem like he's too bad. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient. Well, well, well. Well, I could probably boost it by shutting this off because I am pretty much watching somebody else do the live stream, so this will probably help. Alright, should be okay though. Yeah, we'll see how far we get with this one. Alright. So let's do the usual setup here.
Shower me with
Defensive mode.
delve into destiny.
Let's wait for him to do this thing. Oh, that sounded like he was over here. I heard that.
Let me slide.
Yeah, it sounds like he was this way. You can hear him.
Strike a pose.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Delve into destiny. Written in the stars.
I can hear you, Cactus Dude. There you are.
Running brave
heal up.
names echo.
Let my name echo in song.
Okay.
Defensive
Have
mode
fun.
engaged.
Oh, I just realized it. No, that is good. There we go. That's pretty good. Character not party. 1, 2, 3, not bad. Alright, now for the tortoise. We'll see how this new team does. Ugh. Not looking forward to this one. Pretty much have to save Dia's burst for his little Electro Ward. I think I could use Shalonen to help move around after too.
Let's lock. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Look alive.
We're way behind schedule.
Buckle up. Ha.
Next on the agenda.
Alright, now for the fun one. Just gotta wait for her to use her skill.
Let's get it on. Hi.
There, now I gotta go for that. Oh, a little bit faster, please. Okay.
Hear the echoes of the valley. No touching. Ha. Teamwork is strict.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that actually wasn't too bad, because I can now just go for melt. Whoo, that hit 90,000. Ganyu, hell yeah, nice. That was a really good melt hit. Sweet. And just over 204. I could probably... If Ganyu is going to be my main damage dealer for that, I could probably... Let me think, I could probably switch out Dia for Klee, actually. So let's go with that. Also kind of changes Bennett because I'm not using that, but I am getting that attack bonus. Yeah, so Ganyu, Klee... Let me think. Probably toss in Farina as well, maybe. Wouldn't hurt. So I could also get Vaporize. Kind of losing the attack though, so I think Dia probably would help a bit too. Not really getting the benefit from Bennett because I'm kind of far away with Ganyu. But I could still get the Pyro set up with Dia. So I think this team will be fine. Alright, yeah, let's try this one for the Tortoise. Should be okay.
Let's get it on! Ha!
As long as I don't get knocked around too soon.
We're way beyond. Access denied.
Still a decent hit though, too. Hey.
Look alive!
Yeah, and Klee will help out with the shield, too. Exactly, does quite a bit.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Can't exactly run faster.
Access denied.
Dumpty Dumpty go!
Nope. Yes.
Let's get it on!
Born of ice and frost.
Boing, boing, boom!
A super heavy hit. Yeah, I think I did a little bit worse with that one. I think Bennett might have helped with that one. Yeah, Ganyu is definitely putting in the work, but yeah, you can't exactly set up the Pyro with Klee. You can, but you can't. You kind of have to use her in a goofy way. Do have a few different options. I think my best bet would be Bennett. Because if I do stay close enough, I'll still get the attack bonus. So it should be fine. Yeah, because I feel like I could get at least 200 seconds, or maybe less. My goal is like 200 seconds. And this one I feel like I can shave off a little bit of the time. So we'll see what happens.
Let's light it up! Hi!
74,000. We can continue getting those hits.
We're with...
Again. Yeah, again.
No touching!
Yeah, see, I was able to bring him down to that much. Ganyu.
Let's light it up!
Yeah, just gonna get Benny's first.
Everybody stand back! Access denied.
Yeah, see, that was much better.
We're way behind schedule.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. Yeah, Newton. Yeah, right there. New record. 190. Yeah, Bennett definitely did a really good job on that one. So, I could probably do better with a Cactus Dude. If I could get to the real one quicker. Because it sounds like there is also an audio cue with him too. It's like if you hit one of the hats, you can actually hear him. So if you keep on attacking that one, you'll be able to find him. And this team should be pretty good anyway. Mona can do some really good damage. I'm getting a resistance reduction with Shalonen, Farina buffs, and it is an Effa, so yeah. I should be just fine. Whew. I am glad I got that 90,000 with Ganyu. That was a really good hit.
Cleanup sequence
Yeah,
initiated.
just gonna be a little bit faster with the Lunar Archer and stuff. Alright, so we're just gonna figure out which one is gonna be. Nope. This one. You can hear him.
Letting brave names echo.
Yeah.
Decided by destiny.
Let's go. That's
Except. Installation chamber deployed.
there we go. I don't know. Maybe. Wow, I knocked out 18 seconds off that. 172. Okay. Yeah, the audio cue for that definitely helped. Just go for the hat that makes the sound. You don't really have to watch out for what it said in the little hot tip there. It's like you go for where the lunar charge damage is going. Just go for the audio cues. With this one, I could probably do some better vaporize hits. So if I make Mualani the main DPS, I can pretty much just have Lumine as backup, setting up the Pyro first, and then having Mualani do the majority of it. Yeah, this one's definitely a little bit funner than the previous one. Because we also got this new boss too, which definitely makes it interesting. Alright. Okay, let's set up Mualani.
Amazing!
Bring it!
Goof that one up a bit.
Not too far now.
This is going to be interesting.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
I had to burst dodge it.
Let's ride!
I'll have to redo this one.
Check this out!
Big hit? Nope.
Oh, carving waves! Yes, sir,
Be free.
I don't think Auroron's really helping this time around. I'll probably kick him out for somebody else. Because he's usually useful for when the guy is doing that main attack, but since I'm not really using his burst because his ER is like non-existent, kind of making it useless. So for number 3, Pyro is definitely a must for this one, so I could probably do a dual Pyro setup. I could use either Dia or Klee, so Dia has the wider area of attack set up, so let's try Dia. Yeah, with Klee I just have to have her skill face the enemy, but with this one I could just place Dia's skill wherever. I don't have to worry about the placement as much. That's why Dia setups are usually easier. Because of that area of effect.
Look alive! Ha!
Yeah, so we'll bring up Pyro for this. 62.
Oh, watch the surfboard.
Alright, so we'll wait for him to go into the center, then we'll start attacking. Goes.
Bring it.
That's alright. That's alright. Yeah, that was restarted.
Let's ride. Let's shred, Darky. Oh, chill out.
Knocked around this time around.
Carving waves.
That was at least 100,000. I'm not sure what that one was. Still, 172 seconds on hard isn't too bad. If Lumine stayed alive, that would have been the issue. Well, why don't we switch it up? Because I do have to set up a Lumine skill and then I can attack. I do have to keep the Night Soul stuff in mind. So, we do have Yansan. That should be okay. Because she'll also give me the buffs I need to. I do have to give her a couple of things though too, because Ineffa and Emily share this as well. Would be cool if I had another Vortex, but yeah, it's alright, I have one. One is just fine. And what is the feather that she is supposed to have? It's something attack based, but what? I think it was this one. Let's see. See what else we have available here. Doesn't really have to be anything crazy, just something that has at least 9% attack. Uh, 10.5, that's something. As long as she gets the, yeah, there we go, 3,200. That'll be just fine. Alright, let's see. Let's try that out. Yeah, because I can still get the Vaporize. But the Yansan's going to help out with the center shield as well, too, so. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, so if I could get this one less than 60 seconds, we'll be good. Alright, set this up.
Hi! Quick as a flash. Faster.
It's also been a little bit since I've used the Yansan, too. I haven't used her in a while. It'd be nice to use her in the party.
Controlled breathing. Form first.
I just gotta wait for him to go in the center before I use the Yansan's burst.
Let's move.
Oh, this might not be too good a trick. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to burst dodge.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Okay, good.
Bring it.
Look alive.
Yeah, that's why Night Soul for this fight is so important, because you can go through the shield.
Quick as a flash. Let's ride.
Come on.
Check this out. That's the one. Buckle up. On my mark. Controlled breathing.
There we go. Yeah, that was kind of a horrible one. Lamine was also good with this one too, because yeah, she has the Night Soul abilities as Pyro. But I am thinking that's probably the limit of what I can do with this one. I know I can't do anything higher than hard. So, still a pretty good one. I was able to shave off a couple of seconds, got sub 200 seconds. A little bit better than the previous one. And we also got that new boss too. The Papillion Idol. Papilpan. And definitely use Lunar Charge for him. I think that one's going to be tricky if somebody didn't get a Nepha. Because I'm sure there are people that are probably skipping her. Actually, wait, can we still do Lunar Charge even if she's not in the party? I think she can. Let me double check. I never really looked this up or tested it myself. Let me grab a couple of characters here. Should bet I'll be fine.
Let's go. Time is against us.
That feeling when you set up a team, but you don't deploy it. Good job. Alright. Yeah, pretty decent onslaught event this time around. Bosses are fun. Gives you a couple strategies using Lunar Charge.
Incoming.
Okay, so I didn't see Lunar Charge for that, so I'm guessing you do need Nepha.
Commencing task.
I think it's probably her own setup, I guess. Are they attacking the board? Don't attack the boards. I think I would have to check. No, I think this is pretty much just based on her stuff. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, it is her that does it. When a party member triggers an electrocharge reaction, it will be converted into Lunar Charge. Further blessings may follow the new moon's rise. Yeah, definitely a fun character so far. Alright, I think that's actually going to do it for today. Yeah, like I said earlier on, the motivation is definitely out the window. But there are a couple of things I can do in the meantime now. But when it comes to the movie videos, I'm just going to do like a short review. You know, I'll talk about my thoughts on the quests and whatnot. Because I could just borrow some of the footage from the cutscenes themselves, because I already have all of it. But yeah, just wanted to hop on the Genshin for a bit as always and talk about the most recent news. And yeah, talk about the future of what's going to happen with Genshin and my plans on continuing. So with that, I will say, as of now, Genshin Fridays will still continue from 7 p.m. onwards every Friday until until it doesn't. So with that, everybody that stopped by, I appreciate it. And I will see you Friday with more Genshin. Until then, take it easy and have a good week.